Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a film camera review on this camera I purchased not a while ago, and this is a Contax G1. The camera looks like this. I mean, how pretty is the camera? This is probably by far one of the most beautiful cameras I've ever seen. I'm pretty lucky I got this camera in such a good condition. As you can see, like, it's almost brand new, considering this camera was actually made in 1994. I did some research about this camera, so apparently back in the days this camera was actually retailed for 3,000 USD. So it was quite expensive, and back in the days people compare this camera with a Leica M6 because they are both rangefinder film cameras. The reason why I got this camera is because one, it's just so pretty. I mean, it is so nice. Look at the color, the quality of this camera is just quite amazing. Second, because I've already had a few different film cameras, but my most used one is a Nikon F2.8, but that camera is all mechanical. So I love shooting that camera, but sometimes if I want something a bit quick, I normally shoot with my point and shoot, but point and shoot doesn't give me that super good quality. It's just super easy to use. So I got this camera. It is like a point and shoot because you can set everything on auto. So at the moment my setting is auto, so you just like this. So yeah, to me the Contax G1 is probably like a better version of my existing point and shoot, but also I can change different lenses. It's definitely not the, you know, like quietest camera I've ever used, but it doesn't bother me at all. So I got this camera because it's just a point and shoot, but with really good quality photos, and the best thing is I can change the lenses. I mean, how amazing is that? So my camera, my G1 is green labeled. So if I open up this, you will see there's a green label. So which means this camera I can use 28mm, 35mm and then 45mm lenses. Sorry, it's a bit noisy. So this is the sound you would hear when you put a film in. So it auto rolls for you. It's heaps easy, and it sets the ISO by itself, so you basically don't need to do anything. I originally wanted to get a G2, apparently G2's price is almost double than G1, and I don't see such huge difference between them, to be honest. So at the end I bought this G1. This G1 comes with a 28 f2.8 color Zeiss lens. It's quite a thin lens, but it's so well made. I mean, I wouldn't like the 28mm because I mainly shoot portraits, and I do a bit of streets as well, but I always shoot 50, like 35 to 50, this range of focal lens. So I've never owned any 28mm lens, and this is actually my first sort of wide angle lens. I never thought I would like it, and I was thinking I might sell it and get the 45, but then I tried 3 to 4 rows with this camera together with this lens, and the results are amazing. So I quite like this lens, so I don't think I would sell this lens. I will just keep it, and when some photos I shot with this camera together with this lens at the end of the video, I've used some cinestill and some Fuji 400 films and some portra 160. I really like using this combination to shoot street photos because it's wide, but it's not like that wide. It's not like 18, or it's not like 21mm, so it still gives you sort of details of the subject you want to shoot, and you can apparently you can still use this for portrait. I did try. It doesn't look that weird, trust me, like as long as you are a bit closer to the models, and the photos looks quite nice actually. So in summary, I think this is by far my favorite film camera to use. I would also recommend this to any film beginners because it's really easy to shoot, because it's like if you don't know like how to shoot film yet, you can just put the roll and then you basically just press it and you can just take photos, and because this is quite nice size as well, so you can bring that with you on a daily basis. It also looks really nice, so I can't think of any bad things about this camera. Well, it's probably a bit loud when I take the photos, so that's probably the only thing, but as I mentioned, it doesn't bother me personally. Yeah, I really like this camera, and I think I would just use a bit more about this camera. I definitely want to get the 45mm lens. I saw some reviews about that lens and people just rave about it so much. Some people said it was, well, it is still one of the best lenses in the world. It's so sharp, and I saw some flashes that look almost 3D like the subject really pops up. So that's something I really want to try. So if you have already used the 45mm, comment below and let me know if it's really worth getting. And if you have some more questions about this Contax G1, just also comment below and I will respond when I have time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel. I will do a bit more reviews about different cameras and perhaps films I've shot as well.